Okay, I'm going to call the meeting of the Urban Renewal Agency to order. And our first item on the agenda is the election of agency officers.
In keeping with council rules, at this time of the year, we generally open up nominations for 3 positions for the Urban Renewal Agency. The first one would be to elect or re-elect an agency chair. I will open up the nominations for agency chair.
I move to nominate Stephanie Kilmer for URA Chair.
Second.
There's a first and a second. Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, I'll call for the question. All in favor of Councilor Kilmer being the Urban Renewal Agency Chair, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none. Madam Chair, you can lead on for the next 2.
Okay, and our other 2 positions are vice chair
Correct, and secretary.
and secretary. So we want to take these one at a time? Okay, I will take nominations for the vice chair of the Coos Bay Urban Renewal Agency.
I move to nominate Drew Farmer for Vice Chair of the URA.
Second.
I have a nomination for Drew Farmer for vice chair. Are there any other nominations? I will close the nominations. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I'm just leaving him hanging
Aye.
there for a while. All those opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Vice Chair is Drew Farmer. And our secretary, I would accept nominations for Secretary of the Urban Renewal Agency.
I move to nominate Lucinda for Secretary of the URA.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to nominate Lucinda DeNovo as the Secretary of the Urban Renewal Agency. Any other nominations? Okay, we'll take the motion then. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations. And our next item on the agenda is public comments. Do we have anyone who would like to make comments? I don't think we had anybody signed up. All right, our first item is consent calendar. And how would the agency like to proceed?
I'll move that we approve the consent calendar.
Second.
We have a motion to approve the consent calendar. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. And next is our presentation on the Urban Renewal Agency audit for fiscal year 2021-22 by Polly Rogers and Company. Our auditor, Tara Camp, do you need to make any comment first, Melissa? Okay. Tara, you want to give the report then?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair and fellow directors. My name is Tara Camp. I am a partner at Polly Rogers and Company, and we perform the financial statement audit for the Urban Renewal Agency of the City of Coos Bay, and that is a separate legal entity that has its own full audit. So I'm here tonight to present the results of the June 30, 2022 audit. And what I will do, similarly to the city presentation, is go over the governing body letter, and I can take any questions as well. So on page 1, we cover the purpose of the audit, and for the Urban Renewal Agency, it's twofold. We perform the financial statement audit, and we also perform the Oregon Minimum Standards compliance audit. On page 2 of that letter, we cover the results of the audit. And similarly to the city, the results are excellent. For the financial statement audit, we issued an unmodified opinion. That is a clean opinion with no reservations. For state minimum standards, we found no exceptions or issues requiring comment, and no separate management letter was issued. Further down on page 2, we had no difficulties in performing and completing our audit, and no disagreements with management about accounting and auditing issues. And then lastly, on the last couple pages of the letter, we communicate future accounting and auditing issues coming up, so you can be aware of those. Those things may change your financial statements or require extra work in the finance department. So as you can see, overall excellent results for the Urban Renewal Agency. And if anyone has any questions, I'd be happy to take them.
All right, does anyone have any questions? It's wonderful to get these great reports, as we heard in the council meeting as well. How would the agency like to proceed?
I'll make a motion to accept the fiscal year 2021-2022 audit.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to accept the fiscal year 2021-2022 audit. Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you so much for attending tonight.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
All right, our next item is the consideration of awarding a contract for the Empire Fishing Pier Repair Project, and that is Greg.
Good evening. It's kind of a date night, my wife and I. So, thank you. We had a good time.
Boy, you know how to do it, huh?
Bids were received on December 15th, 2022 for the Empire Fishing Repair Project. The low responsive bidder for the project was Builder Marine LLC with a total proposal of $71,334. If it pleases council, award the Fishing Pier Repair Project to Builder Marine LLC for $71,334.04, plus authorize a 15% contingency of $10,700.11 for a total not to exceed $82,034.15. Back in the September of 2021, the city staff received a citizen concern via phone that the fishing pier platform was unstable and was experiencing lateral movement. Staff investigated and discovered that there was some cross members that were missing from the platform that created the opportunity for that lateral movement. Staff closed the platform in the fishing pier, citing safety concerns. We reached out to a structural engineer for their assessment. They provided their assessment and concurred with staff that the platform and the pier should be closed until such times that improvements can be made. At the same time that ZCS was preparing plans to make those repairs, in concert, we were working with Department of State Lands and Army Corps of Engineers on a permit through the GPA process. The city received approval for those applications in November. We went out to bid on December 2nd, or we went to advertise on December 2nd, and bids were received on the 15th. As you can see, with the overall assessment that was given to the city by ZCS, you can see that there's plenty of missing cross members along this pier. So the budget implications for this project is that the project will be fully funded by the URA, and staff is recommending that we approve this project.
So it was no small feat to get to this point once the closure was made.
No, it
Quite
was
a
it was,
process.
it was a lot of hurdles, but we were happy to do it. This pier is not only used by fishermen and crabbers, but also some citizens have reported to me via phone and when I've been on site that they use this for sustenance. And so this is really a really important fishing pier for our community and our visitors.
Are there any other questions?
So if we approve this tonight, when do you expect the work to begin on it?
So we do have an in-water work window through ODFW. That in-water work window is October through February 1st. I believe it's October 1st through February 1st. We've reached out to the apparent low contractor, and low bidder, and they have committed to having the in-water work done before February 1st.
Thank you.
Well, it's been a long wait, that's for sure, and appreciate that they're getting on top. Now, this came in, that bid actually came in under the estimate, did it not?
Correct. Staff estimated that the project, based off of current bidding climate and construction climate, staff estimated this project to be around $120,000. We are very pleased with the number that we received.
Any other questions? I just have a curiosity question. Is the missing cross members, was that vandalism? Was it deterioration just from the elements, or combination?
The fishing pier in its current form was built in 1988. Perhaps storm damage, weathering, age, a lot of different conditions have attributed to the condition of the fishing pier and the platform.
Well, I can attest that 1988 was a long time ago.
It was, yes, it was.
All right, how would the agency like to proceed?
I move that we award the Empire Fishing Pier Repair Project to Billiter Marine LLC for $71,334.04, plus authorize a 15% contingency of $10,700.11 for a total not to exceed $82,034.15.
Second.
All right, we have a motion to approve awarding the contract to Billiter Marine LLC for $71,334.04, not to exceed, with the contingency $82,034.15. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, and happy holidays. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now you kids go out and enjoy your evening. All right, our next agenda item is a public hearing for consideration of a supplemental budget for the 2022-2023 fiscal year. Approval would require an adoption of a resolution 22-06. Do you have that?
I am going to take this. This will kind of be my last walk in the supplemental budget process as far as amendments during the year. This one has been a little bit delayed in coming to you because we've not had a meeting since September. So normally we would present this a little earlier in the year. Essentially, we do supplemental budgets when there's a change in circumstance that varies from what the original budget was adopted at. At this time of the year, that's usually due to changes in the carryover. So we estimate the carryover, what we're going to start out the year with, and we're doing that, well, coming up pretty soon. We'll be doing that for the next budget year. So it can sometimes be challenging to get that mark just right. So what we're asking tonight is, after having a public hearing, this is a publicly noticed process because we are changing the budget by greater than 10%, your appropriations will increase greater than 10%, so the public needs to participate or give the opportunity to participate. So after that public hearing, we'd ask that you would adopt the resolution which would amend the budget for those additional carryover dollars.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and open the public hearing regarding the supplemental budget. Do we have anyone who would like to provide testimony? Then I will close the public hearing, and how would the agency like to proceed?
I move to adopt Resolution 2206, approving a supplemental budget for fiscal year 2022-2023.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. And our next item is consideration to extend appointments to the Budget Committee. And Nicole will take that.
Yes, so this kind of falls in line after the council meeting earlier, because our budget committee members for the urban renewal are also the same members who serve for the city council budget committee. We have a couple of positions on the Budget Committee that are expiring December 31st. Unfortunately, we did not timely open a process up to receive applications, so we are asking that we have an extended period for the current terms until March 31st. I do expect we would be able to, get appointments in for your review prior to that point, but that gives us the time frame to notice, accept applications, provide for interviews, that sort of thing.
And those committee members have,
And I've contacted them, and they have had interest in extending and as well will likely apply.
all right. So I would entertain a motion to extend the expiring terms for Brenda Brecky and Ally McGeehan? Okay.
I'll make a motion to extend the expiring terms for 2 Budget Committee members, Brenda Brecky and Ally McGeehan, until March 31st, 2023, or earlier selection of candidates for appointments are made.
Second?
All right, we have a motion and a second to extend the expiring terms for the 2 Budget Committee positions. And any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. And there being no further business to come before this body, I will adjourn the meeting.